good with it? King Coca. Hit a day General's Table, man. Man, look, man, when I get on here, I don't just talk about my whole life and my life experiences myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like just a word to the men out there and the fellas. You know you are a man, or you know you're an adult when you understand in life that you have to do what you have to do to be where you want to be, even when it consists of doing what you hate or doing what you don't want to do. Let me say it again, like, do what you have to do and not what you want to do to be where you want to be. It's called sacrifice, man. It's called life. It's called understanding that if you had something and you lost it, you would get it back. You just gotta go through your wave, your era. You know what I'm saying? Or your storm to be able to get to your blessing. I know I say that a lot, but you know, that's just words that come to my head being installed in my brain as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, I talk about my own life a lot of times, man. You know, maybe 6 months ago, man, I was in a great situation, you know, making some very good money. You know what I mean? And, you know, things didn't work out the way it should have worked out, you know, and I had to, you know, it was a separation happened with the situation. You know what I mean? So I had to readjust my whole life. And as a human nature, you know, you're gonna get down to an extent, but not for too long, because after going through life enough times, understanding that you're gonna lose things, but you didn't lose things as if you'll never get it back. You lose things in life to remove things for the new. You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of you going through your situation for something new, you're building more character. You know, you're learning how to survive in a new way. You know, human nature is to adapt. You know, one thing that will never stop in life is change. You know what I'm saying? That's undeniable that that's gonna happen. And you must accept it, and you must embrace it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hard it could be. You know, and it took almost 6 months for me to finally get back to where I wanna be for now, because I'm never settling. I always wanna grow. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that time, I did what I had to do and not what I wanted to do to maintain, to get where I wanna be. You know, so I use my life for an example to be encouraging to all my generals and generalettes, or whatever you want to call it. Man, you know, to keep pushing forward, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know a lot of people believe in God or believe in whatever they believe in and be like, I'm gonna have faith that everything gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out, and I'm gonna just trust in God, and that's cool. You did? But, you know, from my background, religion beliefs, you know, they say faith without works is dead. So have faith, but if you ain't putting action behind your faith, and you ain't steady fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and pushing forward for what you want, man, you're not gonna never get the results that you want. You know what I'm saying? I believe the universe gives us exactly what we asked for. You know, what I have now is exactly what I asked for months ago. And you'll get what you want, you just might not get it the way you want it, or when you expect it to happen. It'll just happen different ways. It's almost like you gotta be prepared and be battle ready for what you ask for. You know, so I'm humbly grateful, and I'm humbly here to express to everybody that sit back and think about your life. Think about everything you said you wanted, and think about how you got it or when it came. It don't come when you want it, because you probably didn't need it at that moment, or you wasn't ready for it. And then when it did come, did you seize the moment? Did you take advantage of the opportunity? Did you rise to the challenge? Did you get your head down and stay down in the negative mindset? Or you overcame it? Did you overcome the challenges that comes with life? Did you overcome the negative thoughts? You know, this negative world that's around us. You know, so, you know, general to general, I'm not on here just talking mess, man. I'm telling everybody, man, whatever it is that you want, man, keep pushing for it. Keep fighting for it. You know, you're great. You have undeniable greatness ahead of you. You know, you will be able to face the challenge. Whatever you're going through right now is building character in you, and it's building strength, and it's developing you to become the best you. And as you become the best you, you'll be able to help somebody else and encourage somebody else. I speak from experience. I was down. I went incognito for a minute to focus on my situation. And I kept pushing for what I want. Don't ever settle. Don't ever settle. Readjust. But don't ever settle. Don't ever settle for what your heart truly, truly desires. See, when we say don't settle, it's certain things we say don't settle for that it's not really gonna make our life better. And it might bring you happiness, but some things in life you have to like adapt to, and what's the word that they say, compromise on. But you also gotta have your main things that you're not willing to settle on. So when you have your main things that you really want, and not settling comes back to knowing your value and knowing what you bring to the table and know what you have to offer. And knowing that what you asking for, if given, what you will give back in return for what you asking for will be well worth it. You will match exactly what you're asking for. So don't settle. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and do what you have to do, even though you don't want to do it, to be where you want to be or go where you want to go. It's called sacrifice, it's called being an adult, and it's called being a man. Being a man, or being a woman, or being an adult is doing what you have to do, even though you don't want to do it, to be where you want to be. General T. Keep Coke out.